Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope everything is going well with you. We're going to have some fun with just looking at some of the Vitamix products today. I love my Vitamix products. I use them all the time on a daily basis. So different Vitamix products for different things and different products. One of the many fantastic things about the Vitamix is you can use one blender and just have a multitude of crazy, amazing creations, whether it's in your kitchen, whether you're camping, whether you're out at a hotel traveling. I have several Vitamixes, and one of them I make sure I take everywhere. Everywhere I go, my Vitamix goes because you can fix something super fast, literally within seconds. So let's take a look at we're going to take a look at the tamper holder first. It's the Exploring Series tamper holder, but it goes with several of the different Vitamix machines, and it goes on the edge of the Vitamix machine, and it allows you to be able to have it disconnects so that you can wash it if you need to. It allows for you to be able to put it right under your Vitamix container, and it stays like right in the groove. Pretty much all the Vitamixes pretty much have a little slit under it that this slides right in and it stays securely so that you don't have to worry about putting your tamper down and losing your tamper, or having it roll off the table, or not having it at your disposal. It's quick, easy at your disposal right there, and you set it right under your Vitamix machine. So this is the tamper. The and it's a must have. You got to have it. It makes life so much easier because you don't have to worry about laying it down, and it's always next to your Vitamix. And that is the tamper holder, which you saw. I just showed you that. And then this is one of the tampers. I have like 100,000 of these things. But the tamper allows you to be able to push your mixture, your ingredients down. Like if you're making ice cream or a freeze drink, a cold, like a slushy or an ice drink, and you need a frozen drink, that's what they're called, frozen drink, then this allows you to push it down and be able to get around the sides and really get it all mixed up and just incredibly delicious. This is the tamper, and that is a must have. This comes with your Vitamix machine. When you get the full model of the Vitamix machine, all of them come with a tamper that you can get. And looking at the centering pad, which is also on the Vitamixes, most people don't know that you can clean these. Real easy, simply take them off and clean them. And it comes off right here. It comes off of your Vitamix. So you're learning something new here. I hope that you are going to enjoy this stream and look at all the fabulous things you can do with the Vitamix and taking care of it. So this comes off, you can clean under it real good and get around it and keep your Vitamix very nice and clean. It simply fits back on into the space on each of the little area, the little feet holder I call them, and it goes back under the Vitamix, back onto your Vitamix base perfectly and stays. Oh, let me see if I can put that on the right way. Oh, no. Put that on the other way. And the good thing about the Vitamix also, it shows you can see how things go on it and how it fits. And we'll look at that in a little bit more detail in just a moment. That is the centering pad, and there is a deal on that today. You get 29% off. Made of very durable, reliable, and user-friendly rubber. The Vitamix 8-ounce blending bowls. Oh my gosh, these things are amazing. Where's my blender bowl? Right here. The 8-ounce blender bowl, and you get two of them with this particular product that you see right now that I'm talking about. They are so convenient, so easy to use. You can make salsa. You can make all kinds of sauces. I just made for the first time peanut butter, and the peanut butter is so crazy creamy, and it's so easy. So thank you for joining, because now that you drop by here and you see what's going on with this particular stream, I'll give you a quick, super fast recipe. You just put 4 ounces of roasted peanuts. I use honey roasted peanuts because it gives it that automatic sweetness. The Happy Belly brand here on Amazon. 4 ounces. You put your Vitamix blender bowl on. Put it in your Vitamix blender bowl first of all. It comes off very easy. Oh, and I just washed this, and I need to put my rubber ring back on here. I'll tell you the importance of that in just a minute. Put the 4 ounces in your blender bowl. Put the top on it. Secure it. Put it on your base. And this does go pretty much with all the scent series. It is pretty much interchangeable and works just crazy amazing. Put it on there, and you start it out at 1, of course. ramp it up to 4. Do that for a couple of seconds, then up to 6. You can pretty much keep it on between 6 and 8, or you can turn it all the way up to 10, which is what I did, and it's less than a minute and 20 seconds. You have nice, amazing creamy peanut butter, which I will also show you in just a minute. Now, the ring that goes around here, the rubber ring, is very important. If you put this on without the rubber ring, then you risk the chance of having a mess all over the place, because the rubber ring makes sure it keeps everything secure and makes it leak proof. And I'm going to go get that right now. As a matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, and I will be right back. So take a good look. You can browse through the products that you see in the carousel and take a look at these products to see which one of the ring. Okay. I was using that. I think I may have taken that to my office. Okay, here we go. I had to take that to my office because I use this in a variety of situations, a lot of places. This is the rubber ring, goes around here. Now I take it off because I like to clean really good under the ring for my Vitamix blender bowl, and that's pretty much on everything. Vitamix makes it really easy for you to be able to clean your products and to be able to clean all of your blenders and keep everything nice and hygiene wonderful. So that goes in there, and then you put the peanuts in there, and it comes out so nice and creamy. And that goes on, and it makes sure it has that leak-proof seal while you are blending this. This is the blender bowl. And looking at the immersion blender, lovely product. Now, the immersion blender is, in my opinion, is a lot larger than a lot of immersion blenders that you may look at, and it's a little bit heavier. So a lot of people feel like it's really bulky. It is powerful, and it can do a lot of things. This is the immersion blender. Simple to use. It has the LED display up here, a simple control up here, and the on, and then it has the level of power right here. So you can see the amount of battery that you have up here, time you have left, and the level that you want it there. Easily goes in there, and it snaps shut. I call it the Vitamix snap. You know that it's secure once you hear that snap. And then when you turn it on, you plug it in, and you turn it on by pushing the power button here. The blade is nice and sharp. It's made of a very high quality, durable stainless steel. And it also has a suction on it, which is crazy powerful. You see it. So I could put this actually in one of my containers. For example, I have my aroma pot over here. And if I wanted to have some soup or something in my aroma pot and I wanted to mix it up, I could just put this right down here in there. Because this part right here is made of a nice, durable material that's not going to scratch anything, and it's surrounded. The blade is protected under there. I could put this in there, and it just pulls everything down because of the power of the Vitamix and the way that the blade's made and the way that the motion takes effect when you're using it, and it mixes everything up in here. And you can push it up and down to chop things and to make it a lot more smoother and just wonderful. So you can fix things. You can make a soup out of something just by adding water to a dish that you already have, and using your immersion blender. You immerse it into your pot or your bowl, whatever you're using. And sometimes I have big jars that I will also use this in, and it works amazing. Taking it apart is simple. Unsnap it, and you put it right where you want to put it. There's also something you can store it. I just got that in, so we're going to open up some boxes closer to the end of this stream that we're going to do. That is the immersion blender. Very good product. Love it. Worth every single penny. And then we have the Vitamix. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, this is one of the containers. I want to make sure I had this in here because we do have a deal on this one for today. And this one is the Triton copolyester containers with the wet blade. Using this, wet blade simply means you use things that are like liquid and that aren't dry grains, because there are special dry grains containers for that. So it's very durable, high quality, goes in line with the quality of Vitamix that we are so used to having. So this is one that you can get that works with a lot of the containers. It's clear 48 ounce for this particular one. And it has, as you can see, the rubber top. So make sure that you know it's designed to fit under most cabinets. That's why it's called a low profile container. And it is dishwasher safe at the same time. It's lightweight. It has the mini tamper to go with it. That's important to know because you can't use, if you have a full size Vitamix 64 ounce, you can't use the 64-ounce full blade with the full tamper with the mini, with the 48-ounce container, this particular one, because it does have its own mini tamper and it's shorter. It is made in the USA and it is BPA free for this particular container. You get a great deal on it. So let's take a look at that. The blue container is gorgeous. I love this blue container. Just beautiful. Look at this. It's gorgeous. It's made of that high quality material. The lid on it is leak proof. It has the seal around it that makes it leak proof. Then I have the wings. I call them the wings on the side of the container. The spout is ergonomically designed so that everything, when you pour it out, pours right into the spout. And around the sides, you don't have to worry about it leaking over as much because it has that nice wide area. And it goes right through the wide spout as well. The handle is ergonomically designed perfectly to fit your hand and to have you hollow right here so you can put your thumb in it. And the lid snaps on. You hear that Vitamix click. Love it. The bottom is designed just perfectly to go onto your Vitamix base. And this does work perfect with the Ascent series Vitamix collections. Have the measurements, both units of measurements, the cups as well as the ounces, and the liters as well as the milliliters that you can see both on the outside and the inside. The good thing about having a different color container is you can use it for devoted things, for things that, like, for example, if you use fixed dog food in your Vitamix, you may not want your dog food fixed in the same container as your regular family food. Or the kids may make Play-Doh and glue and things of that nature, slime and all sorts of things. And you may not want that in your same food container that you fix for normal family dishes or your own dishes. And that's a good thing about having this. Not only that, it's very pretty. I like them because they're very pretty and they just look good. So I use these just like I would anything else, for my peanut butter, for my lemonade, for my just tons of things. My rice milk, lots and lots and lots of things that I would use these containers for. So this is the blue. It just came out recently, so I don't even think this is like 3 months old yet. So it's a time to get it, enjoy it, look at it, and when you're serving your family, they'll be like, "Wow, that is so pretty." It just adds to the aesthetically pleasingness of the entire event, place, situation, or special moment because of the beautiful, beautiful color. It does have the lid plug that is also, it doubles as a measuring cup. It has the spouts on the side of it, as you can see there. And then you have the 1 ounce, the half ounce, as well as the 30 milliliters and the 15 milliliters on this. As beautiful as this is, it may look like it's all the same right here, but it's a design that this only goes in one way. And then you hear that Vitamix click. I love that Vitamix click because it lets you know that you now have it secure and it's ready to go. This is the Vitamix Blue container. I call it my baby blue, Vitamix Blue. The purple is also gorgeous. This is the purple container, and as you can see, it is just beautiful. It has this nice lavender lilac type look to it. It has that same quality, the Vitamix quality that you will grow to love if you haven't loved it yet. If you have a Vitamix, let me know. And if you do creative things to it, you have a special recipe, please, by all means, put it in the chat so that everybody can see the wonderful things that you do with your Vitamix. The container is gorgeous. It's designed perfectly to mix your products and your ingredients just right to give you that ultimate blending experience. It has the ergonomically designed handle that has that hollow area in there just allows you to keep your thumb in there so that you can hold it conveniently and pour it effortlessly. The container goes up in such a way that Vitamix has designed it so that it blends your ingredients like no other, like nothing you've ever experienced. And it has the measurements, both units of measurements, the ounces and cups, as well as the milliliters and liters that are clearly here on the container, etched into the container on both sides. Because it's plastic, even though it's colored, it has a color on the container. Even though the container is colored, you can still see through it. It still has a transparent look, a transparency about it that allows you to be able to see the measurements from the inside of the container. It has the same beautiful quality lid that Vitamix is known for. The rubber seal goes all the way around, and it makes sure that your things are staying in your container and not all on the floor up in the air. It seals very nicely, and it also has the beautiful wings on the outside. I call them wings on the outside of the spout, so that when you're pouring it, it pours straight down into the nice wide spout instead of pouring over the sides of the container. When you put it on, you hear that Vitamix snap. Oh, gotta love it. And then the lid plug goes out and in one way. It is very secure. It doubles as a measuring cup. You have the liters, the 13 milliliters, as well as 15 milliliters, and the 1 ounce, as well as the half ounce. You have the spouts on the side, each side of the lid plug, so that you can pour it nice and conveniently, whether you have butter or cream or whatever you're putting in there. Maybe you simply want to test something and take a little test before everybody else has it so that you know exactly how amazing your creation is. And it only goes in there one way, and then you hear that Vitamix click. This is the purple lilac. Amazing, gorgeous container. Very aesthetically pleasing. Your guest will love it, and they'll just think that you are just the total bomb of the entire party because of this beautiful, beautiful colored container from Vitamix. And it hasn't been out that long. As of this date, as of Monday, July 3rd, hasn't been out that long. Some of you have overnight shipping that doesn't cost much. If you're a Prime member, there are certain things that you can get things shipped really, really fast at no extra charge. And this may be one of them. So if you have a Vitamix and you're looking to have an event tomorrow, the 4th of July, you may want to go ahead and grab one of these now and have it ready for your event. And you can also get the entire Vitamix machine, which we're going to look at a couple of those in just a second. This does go on all Ascent Series and Venturous model machines. So it is that type of quality and ability and versatility that allows you to use it on several different machines. And that's one reason why I got it. I had asked, will it do that? Because I have several different Vitamix machines, and I want to make sure that it was compatible. This is even compatible with the 2500 and the 5200 because I've used it on both of those as well. And I was shocked. It's like, wow, this works on my mother's machine. So it is really good and convenient. Get a great discount on this as well. No, wait, not this one. Still in the purple one. Now on this one, you get a great discount on you get a discount on the next one. You don't get a discount. Scratch that. Rewind. Don't get a discount on this one today, although it is a perfect product to purchase for your 4th of July event. Even though it's the last minute, you may want to grab one of these. And you can pretty much get anything that I have in the live stream today and get it shipped out to you. And yeah, start your wonderful, wonderful creations and your Vitamix events and your Vitamix adventures. You will love it. You will fall in love with these machines. Okay, the Vitamix. Now this is the 64-ounce regular container, and that is up right here. Make sure here the 64-ounce. Nope, this is the 48-ounce clear container. Is this 48? Is this 64? Nope, this is my 64. Okay, let's talk about the 48-ounce container. Clear, you do get that option to be able to get one in the 48 size. Now, the difference in the sizes, you have the 64, you have the 48, and then you have the Vitamix one, and you have the cups and other things, which I'll show you in just a second, that are smaller as well, that you can use and have just the best experience with your Vitamix machine. The good thing about the wet containers is you can do anything with it, and you may want to have an extra container just for different things. Maybe you want to fix the same thing and you want to fix like super triple or quadruple batches with it, and you don't want to use your same container. You want to pull it all out at once and have somebody pouring at the same time. There's no telling. The options are limitless when you deal with these Vitamix containers. So it's ideal for you having medium batches because the small is the 48 and not the 64 ounce. If you want smaller things, smaller portions for your servings, like 3 to 5 servings, depending on what it is that you're actually serving. Now, it does go with the Ascent series blenders only for this particular 48 ounce model. And you get the tamper that goes along with it. So if you're mixing frozen mixtures, like if you work at a bar or you work in an ice cream place or you work someplace from home and you just do a lot of ice cream things or frozen things, it's perfect because the tamper is there with it. It's already included. You don't have to go order that separately. The container, as with all Vitamix containers, they are self-cleaning and the lid is self-cleaning as well. It's also BPA free, and you have the because it is a Triton container, a BPA Triton container, you do have the ability for the container to rotate things just perfectly because it has these stainless steel blades that are meant for you to have fast and very smooth blends. Smooth and fast. And if you want to slow it down, of course, you can do that too because you have lots of different options with the controls. This one is the self detect container, which basically means that the Vitamix machine will detect that container what size it is, and the motor will adjust just for that particular container to mix your things just perfectly. And you get a discount on this one as well today. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions about these wonderful machines. The stainless steel container. This baby is crazy amazing. Now this one's a little bit heavier than the other ones because it is made of high quality, durable stainless steel. You have the measurements on the inside of this one. 1,400 milliliters maximum on this one and 6 cups maximum. So 48 ounce container. You have the wings on the side that allow for everything to pour out nice and neatly through this wide spout. It's great for frozen desserts and frozen dishes, and it's great for hot dishes because it keeps frozen things cold a little longer and hot things hot a little longer in this particular container. Now, there are times where I'll put this in the refrigerator and leave it in there when I'm going to do something cold, but there are so many different options in with this container that you can experience and make. The 48 ounce container allows you to have things that are nice batches, nice medium sized batches of everything. But you will love making ice cream in this container, as well as whipped cream and 100,000 other things that you can do with this particular container. Even though the container is not see-through, the lid is. So you still get that wonderful Vitamix experience of being able to see exactly what you have in your container. It is amazing. The experience is just incomparable to any other experience. Seeing the Vitamix work, being able to look down in your stainless steel container and being able to see everything that's going on, it got that Vitamix snap that allows you to have everything in here securely. It has a rubber around the lid, which makes sure that you have a leak-proof experience. And then it has the lid plug that only goes in there one way. This doubles as a measuring cup, 1 ounce and 1/2 ounce, as well as 30 milliliters and 15 milliliters. 30 milliliters and 15 milliliters. It has the little spouts on the side of it that allow you to be able to pour your wonderful creations in your Vitamix. It only goes in one way, which allows for you to know you can't go wrong and that it's going to be secure. And then you hear that Vitamix snap. I love that Vitamix snap. Very nicely designed ergonomic handle that allows you to hold it perfectly in your hand, getting a great experience. Overall, I love this container and I think it's wonderful. I'm very happy to have it. This is the stainless steel container and it looks amazing. I mean, just have that wonderful look. You're going to fall in love with these containers when you get it. You'll fall in love with your Vitamix. Regardless of which one you get, you're going to love it. Let's take a look at, oh, wait. This is 24% off today. Grab it. You'll love it. If you don't have a Vitamix, grab a Vitamix because you do, for all these containers that you're seeing in the live stream, you do have to have a Vitamix blender base to put these on to go with it. And these do go with, will work with all Ascent series full size blenders, except for the international models. Make sure you double check if you are international to see. And then the A3300. Let me see this way. Okay, the A3300, I do have this in here because it does have a nice discount on this one today. Really good product. It's high quality. It's part of the Smart Blender a series, which is, I love all the Smart Blenders a series. It's part of the Ascent series, and it is a 64 ounce. It does come with a 64-ounce low profile container. It has the brushed stainless finish on this particular container, on this particular base, the blender itself. Looks very, very nice. You get a nice 10% discount on this one today. And it is the larger low profile, the 64 ounce. Low profile basically means that it fits under the standard United States cabinets that are made under standard cabinet. So that is why it's called the low profile. You get the variable speeds with this particular blender, the fine tuning because of the pulse feature, plus the fine tuning of the actual variable speed control itself. So you can texture it up or down any recipe that you would like, getting the best blending experience. And it has the built-in wireless connectivity, which means that it connects, and it knows that container that you're putting on and what size container you're putting on it. And it adjusts accordingly. The motor adjusts accordingly for that particular size and or weight of the container. So it has also built-in timer that can help you to not over or under blend your beautiful and delicious creation. And you compare it with any self-detect container, and you do have a range, as you see that I've just showed you, a range of different containers you can use. Customized blending at its finest. So you get the motor base with this one, you get the low profile container, you get the low profile tamper, and you get the cookbook. We're going to talk about the cookbooks in just a minute, and you get this nice little discount on this today. The Vitamix V1200. Gotta love the Vitamix V1200. The good thing about the 1200, and let's see, where is that? That one is right here. This is the V1200. Very easy to use machine. Absolutely love the ease of use. It's compatible with all of the Ascent series attachments, and all of the ones that you've seen me show today and the ones I will be showing a little bit, you can use with this particular machine. It has the pulse control. Let me move back just a little bit. Yeah. Okay, it has the pulse control, and then it has the variable speed control right here, and then the start and stop. It also has a timer function. It has the LCD screen that allows you to see everything, the minutes, the time, where it is, and you can push it up or down to set it for what you want to set it for. So if you know your smoothie only needs 20 seconds to blend, you set it for 20 seconds and then it's done. If you know something needs 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, you set it for that amount of time with the timer, and you go do whatever you need to do. It stops when it reaches that time so that it is ready, just perfect for you to come back. Like, I know it takes me exactly 2 minutes to brush my teeth, and I may fix something in here, and I want it to be ready as soon as I'm done brushing my teeth, and it is ready, and I come back and it's just perfect. So this is the D1200. I already mentioned about the top of this, how you can take this top off, this center base off, and clean that and wash that. You can also put the cord through here. If you have a space that you want the cord to be controlled, you can put it through there and it sits flat. You don't have to worry about the sitting bumpy or sideways because it's sitting on the cord. And then under it, it has an area for you to wrap the cord in there and keep the cord securely in the Vitamix blender base. Great machine. Get out of here. Very versatile. easy to use, a delightful blending experience. This is the V1200 Ascent series Venturous machine. The V1200, which I just showed you, same machine. It comes with, you can get it with the blender cup, the blade base, and an extra top, which is very convenient. I love having this. It here. I tell you, I can take it anywhere. I can put it on there. Now check this out. The blender blade, as you saw, I had it on the bowl. It also works on the cup. On there. Right on there, you put it right onto your machine and make your smoothie. That easy. That easy. Show you that again. Put your liquid, what kind of liquid you want here, whether it's your oat milk, your rice milk, your regular cow milk, water, and then put your protein powder, vegetables, fruit, whatever you want to put in there, and then put the top on. Make sure you have it this way. You have the blender blade on that way, blender blade base on that way. And then this goes on the Vitamix, just like that. And it blends it to your satisfaction. When you are done, take the blender blade off. If you want to store it in the refrigerator, you can just put this lid on it and store it beautifully. Or you can take along with you lid and put on there. It has the rubber around the edge, the outside of the lid, to make sure that everything is leak proof and that you don't have anything coming out, spilling out on your clothes. Nothing will come out. Nothing will spill on you because you do have this leak proof seal all the way around it. And the top is easy to open. And listen, you have that Vitamix clay to make sure that it's secure. You also can carry it by the little attached carabiner type holder right there, which makes it really easy and convenient. You're ready to go with your smoothie in seconds. It takes me about, depending on what type of smoothie I'm making, when I'm just using my regular protein powder, it takes like 3 to 5 seconds and it's done. Just throw on the other lid and it's good to go. They're also self-cleaning as well. When you want to clean this, you simply put in a couple of drops of dishwashing liquid, some water, put it on the Vitamix blender for about 30 seconds, and it's clean. Rinse it out and you're done. Good to go. So that comes with this particular one. You have the Venturous V1200 machine that I just showed, and you get the cup to go along with it. The V1200 motor base, the 64-ounce low-profile container right here that goes with the blender base, and then you get the cup as well. Great. Got a good discount on that going on today. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions about these wonderful, wonderful Vitamix products. And then the Ascent Series 3500. I love the Ascent Series 3500. And this one's got a good discount on it as well today. With the 3500, you also get the food processor. This thing is crazy. Wonderful. Crazy wonderful. Crazy wonderful. This is, let me turn my little card around here. Okay, this is the 3500, May 3500. I love this one. This is one of my newest Vitamix machines. And I wanted one that was compatible because I already had every accessory that Vitamix pretty much has. And for the most part, nope, I just got a couple more in. Now I think I have everything. But this is the A3500. Awesome machine. Look at this. Let me bring this up a little closer out of my light. There. This has the presets. And that is why I got this particular machine. I wanted the presets to be able to just make ice cream, just push a button and makes my ice cream. Push a button and makes my soup. Push a button. That's all. That's what I wanted. And my V1200 didn't have the presets, it has the variable. This one you have the option of both. You have the presets, you have the variable, which I like it. So for my ice drinks, my cool drinks, my frozen drinks, I can just set it and it just goes and makes it and it's done. You also have the option of timing it and fixing it whatever time that you want it on as well. So this is the 3500, the A3500 scent series. All the attachments go with it, which is really good about this particular thing that you see right now in the carousel, is you get the option of having the food processor attachment, which is, I love that food processor attachment. So this has a variable speed, the A3500, and you get the food processor attachment, which is this right here. This is probably one, let me see that one. This is probably one of the best containers you will ever have. You definitely want to have this food processor attachment. It has the blade that comes with it is a multi-use blade. It's multi-use number one, and you can use it for pretty much everything: slicing, dicing, chopping, mixing, pureeing, ice cream. Oh my gosh, it's just wonderful what you can do with this. And it has the chute here that goes in here. It is self-detect. It's smart. It's a smart blender, and it is a smart food processor. You have the smart detect, so this knows when it is connected correctly. And I like the fact that it knows that it's connected because it's a safety feature. In my opinion, it's a safety feature that's built in. And then you have the small chute. So you have the larger one that you can put larger things in here, like larger potatoes and yams and all kinds of things. Then you have the smaller one that you can do different things with as well. You do get 2 extra blades that come with it. And well, 1 or 2, don't quote me on that. Things may have changed since I got mine. But you do have at least 1 extra blade that comes with it that can just do endless creations and abilities. Love the way the handle is. It has the measurements on the outside. You have the liters as well as the milliliters, and then on the other side you have the cups as well as the ounces on the other side. Has an ergonomically designed handle, just like the blender containers do, which allows you to put your thumb in there hollowed out and be able to pour things out as you need. It also has the wings on the side, and you do hear that Vitamix click, Vitamix snap, when you close it. The bottom, you can press this and actually take the food container off altogether. Once you press that, you can take the container completely off, not having to remove the base if you don't want to do that. But I love that. It's also built in as that safety feature that if it's not connected, the Vitamix is not going to start, because it is a smart blender and it knows when the container is not only sitting on the machine, but sitting on the machine correctly so that it is blending in a safe manner. So this is the food processor attachment. That spout as well, lovely design spout. Don't have to worry about things wasting over. It goes straight down into the spout, which is a really good feeling. This is the food processor attachment that comes with your A3500 for this particular special that's going on right now in the live stream with this one. And you do get a percentage off on it as well. So we looked at the different things in the stream today, the different Vitamix containers and how they work. I do want to show this peanut butter that I just made yesterday for the first time and tell you a little bit about that. Let me go grab my peanut butter real quick. Made some peanut butter. This is some of the most creamy peanut butter ever. Absolutely delicious. And I made this. Now, I've made a lot of peanut butter in my Vitamix 64-ounce containers in my V1200, as well as my A3500, as well as my Ascent series, my other one, and my Exploring. So I've made everything in pretty much all of my Vitamixes. Well, that's not true, not everything, but a lot of different things in all of my different Vitamixes. And that was the first time I had not thought about. I thought about making smaller batches of peanut butter because I didn't always want to use my 64-ounce container, because that is what I have been using, my 64-ounce container to make my peanut butter. And you need to make sure you cover the blade. And I was using like 3 to 4 cups every time I made peanut butter. Well, now, yesterday, I tried it. I was actually watching someone else and I can't say because I think that'd be taking away from Amazon, so I can't say that. But you can check out my social media. As a matter of fact, you can, if you look to go to my shop, thesecuritylady.shop, that's here on Amazon, you can see my social media and follow me on social media as well, because you can see all the wonderful creations I do. And there are a lot of things I can do on my social media that I can't per se do here on Amazon. The one thing I do want to say is that I am showing a lot of things through some of my shoppable videos here on Amazon. So make sure you check those out as well. In the blender cup, I put peanut butter. I put a half a cup of roasted peanuts, the Happy Belly roasted peanuts that you can get here on Amazon, in here. And I turned it up to, I may have mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. See, you're getting a double dose. You're getting a great recipe because you've come here to see my stream. And if you're not following me here on Amazon, hit the follow button so you can get notified of when I'm coming live, and you can see some of these great products that I'm going to be showing. And I love talking about the Vitamix and all my kitchen appliances that I have. The four ounces, yes, 4 ounces, half a cup of honey roasted peanuts. That gives it a little sweetness, so you don't have to add any sugar or anything of that nature. Put it in here, put the blender blade bottom on, pulse it I pulsed it like quick pulses, like about eight or 9 times to get it chopped up a little bit. Not super fine, but just chopped up. Put it on 4, turn it up to 4, let it go for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then turn it up to 6, 8. I turned mine up to 10 and let it go. And in less than a minute and a half, I think it was actually done in like 45 seconds. I'm going to do another test today because yesterday was my first time doing it. And it just made a good small serving of peanut butter. Like for me, that's 2 sandwiches of peanut butter. But I don't eat peanut butter sandwiches. I like my peanut butter on other things. And it's just absolutely amazing. Let's see. Brian McCoy. Hi, Brian. Thank you so much for the follow. Definitely appreciate you. And if you have a Vitamix, let me know. Because I'd love to know what you make with your creations. Oh boy. Okay. Of course that happened. Okay, guys, this has been a wonderful, wonderful live stream. Again, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you in the next live stream.